All right, here we go. Here we go. So recently, I've been scrutinized and laughed at and belittled by other melanated people. I'm not gonna say black, but melanated people. Um, and I'm seen as a joke. And people are like thinking some of the things that I'm saying is far fetched and crazy, and that I'm crazy and something's wrong with me. Um, but I understand it. I overstand it. A long time ago, Malcolm X made a speech called Field Negroes and House Negroes. And the biggest thing that's going against people nowadays is fear. If you don't understand or understand or overstand anything, you're going to be fearful. And what is used, the tactics that's used is disinformation and manipulation. And for that reason, people have been manipulated to think that I am crazy or something's wrong with me, and whatever this guy is saying is crazy. And some of the things that's happened in my life has been orchestrated, designed, and manipulated to look a certain way. And I understand now. A lot of you guys are scared. I'm not scared. I believe in the Creator. You guys were taught to believe in these different religions, and that tactic was used to divide people as a whole. What I want people to understand is that under this frequency, you're not meant to think for yourself. You're not meant to acknowledge anything other than what you're being told or what you're being told to do. But what the Creator is trying to show people, most of all, is that man is not perfect, and anything man-made is not perfect. So at some point, it will fall apart. It will deteriorate. It won't be my doing. It'll be the same people that created it is going to be the same one that helped destroy it. The downfall is coming. You will see tremendous amounts of civil unrest, possibly a civil war. I see the number of homeless people increasing, and now that I'm amongst the homeless, I understand what's going on. Funding is not being used to help the people at all. I don't know where the funding is going, honestly. I just understand that what you know as money is long gone. I know the frequency of it as well is that, for the most part, a lot of us are slaves to the money. That's why you see a lot of even the people that's placed on the money were slave owners. So now, overall, we're all slaves to money. I know that there was a time they was going to place Harriet Tubman on the $20 bill. When it comes with the frequency, though, if they would have placed her on there, it would have changed the frequency of the currency of money, because she was against slavery. So then if you would have placed her on there, you would have changed the frequency with the currency of money. I don't know if that plan has been reneged or delayed, but she's no longer. I don't think that is going to be in the plans anymore. I am not a racist. I have nothing against white people. I have nothing against any other race. The only thing I am against is people of other races that are ignorant and have um, agendas against melanated people. Right now in the where I'm from, which is known as Jamaica, the Chinese are slowly taking over there, um, and the resources are being utilized other than by, you know, the current residents, which are the Jamaicans, melanated people. Um, the same thing is being done in Africa. Africa, once again, the richest continent, but yet we have the poorest people. We're not allowed to utilize our resources. Our resources are taken over by people from Asiatic and European backgrounds. Um, Maybe melanated people were placed in these positions right now to suffer. I don't know if melanated people will overcome. I just know that we have to wake up from the curse that is over us. We're under a frequency. For instance, um, English is not my original dialect. My people are from the continent, which is known as Africa, but I like to call it Kemet. So for that reason, I have to communicate using as much knowledge as I can under this frequency to just communicate. Um, with that being said, I have to still speak through this frequency, so that you could understand. If you're under this frequency as well, that's how you're going to see it. Um, will melanated people overcome? I'm not sure. I don't know. I know religion is used to trick and manipulate our people. This talk of a savior coming, I don't see it happening. I don't even think it's a real thing. I realize that religion has been manipulated. What we know as history is, for the most part, is a lie. Um, my falling on the sword, for instance, started when I was in school and I learned more about um, what is known as the economy, and science, um, even physics. I was in a physics class, and in that physics class, the professor could not answer a question that I had, and within that week, I realized that all he was doing was teaching what has been taught to him. Not that it was based on any facts, but moreover, because it's been pushed and told so long, it's hard for someone to utilize any new knowledge when all you're going off is old knowledge. Um, I don't believe that they've been to the moon. Uh, there's many ways to debunk it. I think it has been debunked. I don't know how the one of the greatest historical moments or moment in history, all the information and data is thrown away and lost, and that's because they've never been to the moon. Um, I would gladly debate anybody that would like to debate me on that, because I think we need to go off of facts and discernment. Meaning, listen to your heart, listen to that gut instinct that you have about what's going on in the world. I know a lot of people have been deceived, and a lot of people, it's going to be hard for them to accept what is going to be the truth, because once you tell a lie for long enough, the truth is going to be unbelievable. And some people will probably go crazy. Some people probably will lose their faith. I honestly don't know. I don't have all the answers. Um, I wish we had more solutions to the questions that people ask, but I realize um, the powers that be are not concerned in solutions. The powers that be are concerned in only power and wealth, and which to me equals into greed. Um, I know in the Georgia Guidestones it said that for the planet to be sufficient, that they need to downsize the number of people on the planet. The population has to decrease. Um, I don't agree with that. This is a vast planet um, with plentiful space and resources if utilized properly. Um, and it is used to benefit the people and not benefit particular parties or agendas. Um, things that should be used to benefit people overall, not to control anybody or to control people. Um, there have been many civilizations that have been successful, and as a result, I don't know why. I don't have a time machine to figure out what happened to some of those civilizations, but at some point they did fall. Um, I think it may have been the reason of people that utilize positions of power did not want to give up those positions, and those positions of power turned into power and wealth, and then the equation is greed, and greed overwhelmingly will consume anybody. Um, Nothing on this planet belongs to anyone. Um, you're not taking it with you wherever you go, whether you have a soul or not. Um, the world is going to be in for a rude awakening. Um, it's sad to see, but I understand why I am seen as being whatever they call crazy. I'm not crazy, like I said. I understand words. Words can be utilized to harm people, both emotionally and physically. Um, if somebody says the right thing to you, they can affect your brain, and that brain will release chemicals into the body, and your body will be at ease, or I should say, will cause disease. Like I said, I'm not against no races of people. I like to see people unified. I like to see people happy. I don't think the world wants to see that. If there is an enemy of man, I think man has become the greatest enemy of man. If are there evil entities or evil spirits that exist that's not in the physical form? I believe that is possible. That would mean that aspects of the Bible is definitely true, even though I believe that some parts of the Bible has been tampered with and manipulated and twisted. Um, a lot of the so-called prophets that we hear about, their writings have never been revealed, or any of their philosophies have never been revealed. But at the end of the day, genetics is a very unique and powerful thing, because no matter how much we try and hide the truth will still come out. I do believe in the ancestors, because the ancestors lived through us. They lived through our genes. Like I said, no matter how much the powers that be or the entities that be that manipulate and control the frequency of what's going on the planet, the truth will still come out. And the truth is still there, and there's still more to be revealed. There is a bloodline of people that control a lot of things that go on this planet. They don't want to give up that power. They don't want to give up that influence, that wealth. And if need be, they will destroy the planet. I do believe that there's good forces in the world that is trying to stop these things and speak against these things. I do believe that there are people that carry a very strong light on the planet that is keeping the planet from going into complete chaos. I don't know how many more of these people are still on the planet. I want to say it's very few, and when these people that carry this very strong light leave the planet, we will see complete chaos and a complete breakdown of civilization, even though realistically these things have already happened. We see how economics is being used to break up families, break up people's lives. We see the chemical aspect of drug use and the abuse of drug use and the dependency of drugs, i.e. pharmaceuticals, which is also a mental aspect to a lot of things, because at the end of the day, these pharmaceutical companies are only thinking about money. Just as the gun industry, in my opinion, is just concerned about money as well. Not necessarily the safety or the well-being of people, but just the need to produce unlimited amounts of weapons and ammunition. I don't see how this benefits the planet. If it's used to defend a nation, then let it be so. Against tyranny. If I'm saying that correctly, like I said, I'm still every day learning to communicate under this frequency against evil forces that want to control and kill other human beings. Like I said before, I don't believe that the people that overall are controlling this planet are human beings. I think they're either another entity or another form of organism that is pretending to be human. I think genetics have been manipulated and messed with, which is acknowledged in the Bible in Genesis. And I think these things have been carrying on for a long time. I don't believe everybody that you see on the streets every day. Not everybody is human. They can't be to allow certain things that we see go on. There's people starving in the world, and there's so much land and resources that could be utilized. But time will tell. The Creator knows all. I do not. All I want to do is see peace, love, and harmony on the planet. Do I have my faults with me as a human being? Yes, because I'm not perfect. I do have emotions. I do have things that has happened in my life that has affected me both psychologically and emotionally. But I can acknowledge them and be a stronger person because of it. Am I going to still make mistakes? Yes, because I'm not perfect, even though I seek to be every day, and I want to be perfect. I'm trying to think what else to say. Like I said, man, the Creator knows all. What is meant to be will be. The downfall of man is prophesied, and I guess we are playing right into the hands of what is meant for us. In that same idea, I know that certain things have been manipulated to look like the Creator. The weather, I think, has been tampered with. I think some of these things that we call natural disasters have been tampered with. It's very easy to go under the waters and use a harpoon or a bomb and and make something look like an earthquake. Um, Chemically, a lot of things that's on this planet can be chemically tampered with. We see in the skies every day they're spraying chemtrails, even though there's no chemtrails today. Um, the water is not sufficient. That too has been chemically tampered with, and overall, the food has been tampered with as well. Um, that equals into an imbalance in people. Where people are not getting proper nutrition. Our body's not being properly hydrated. People are dumped down for the most part. Um, so with the dumping down of people's nutrition, their hydration, and even their psyche, it is very easy then to manipulate the masses. Um, people. I don't think people want to wake up. I think we all want to live in that dream, just like in the Matrix. Um, we have no desire to see a better future. I think um, we're playing directly into the hands of what is meant to be. Um, I think all things can be changed if people unite and want to see that change. But if they don't, then, as I said, what will be will be. Um, the Creator has a plan for all of us. It's just a matter of time of when you will fulfill that plan. And we'll see what the future holds. Like I said, I think that if something is not perfect, it should be broken down and thrown away. Um, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Peace and love. I love everybody. Um, I just hope for a brighter future, a brighter tomorrow. Um, and I hope people understand what's going on around them and not pass everybody off as being delusional or crazy, very dismissive. We need to do our homework. Like I said, I know a lot of you are fearful. I am not. I understand that the frequency that controls the world is money. And those that control the money control the masses. And so for that reason, we're unable to utilize the things that is God given to us, which is the freedom to breathe, the earth underneath our feet, the fruit that grows from the earth, the animals if you choose to eat animals, and even the animals overall have been affected by what us as human beings have been doing. You hear about animals going extinct. So I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see what happens in the future. I'm not angry, though some things may frustrate me. But I'm not an angry person. I grew up a happy kid. And like I said, things has happened in my family. Things that happened to me throughout my childhood that I wish I could take back. But for the most part, I love people. I love to see people smile. I love to see people laugh. I love positive energy. I love positive vibes. But I don't think the powers that be like to see that. So we will see more and more of an artificial society. I think technology has been utilized for the wrong things. I think they've been used to manipulate and negatively affect people. And it also plays into the control spectrum of things as well. Um, I just hope for a brighter future, man. A brighter future for my kids. A brighter future for everybody's kids. Um, I think if the kids see a positive influence, a positive outlook on what the world could be, then the future would be bright for all of us. But as long as this negative frequency is overwhelming the planet, these things probably won't come to pass. Um, I wish everybody love, knowledge, peace, understanding, understanding, and overstanding towards the things that's going on around us. All right.